Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to PlayFrame and the Forgotten City.
Salute.
Salute. Is there like any part of a V sound still in there, or do you basically just replace the V with a kind of W?
You just replace it with a W.
Nice.
It's I mean, our pronunciation of Latin is based on speculation, so who's to say if that's accurate? There
Fair
are
point.
reasons that we do it that way, but anyway.
Yeah.
No, you just turn it into a W. All of them.
Yeah, who's going to disprove it? So, we're going to run down and try to talk to Claudia real fast and see if we can get some dirt on Malleolus that we can actually use to prove and make him... Yes, and make him...
Oh, he was not grumbling at us.
Yeah.
Because he had his willow bark.
Right.
Not going to commit any hate crimes today.
Because Galerius is running around and being helpful. I'd had, before I started hitting record on this episode, I'd had the thought of what if the way we're getting Galerius elected ultimately is that we're just having him do progressively more and more stuff every loop until he just has the most heroic day in the world. And of course everyone's going to vote for him.
I do love it so much, and I really hope that that's what happens.
Me too, because now we need him to like stop a suicide pact, save a couple people. Like he's having a big day.
He really is.
Increasingly. Not you yet.
Wait, we can talk to him because
That's
I want
true.
to see what happens if we ask him about Aurelia, if we have the option.
Oh, good idea.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
Want to know about your affair. Do
Do
you know a way out of here, perhaps?
Do you know a way out?
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
Not blowing your
Guess
side
not.
of this scheme.
Did we never ask him what his story is and how he died?
We did, but I think then we had to reset, and then we didn't ask again,
Oh,
and
okay.
so, yeah. I guess we
All
can
right.
skim through it now,
I'm Malleolus.
just to get it. What'll you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
He just talks about
yeah,
himself
et
instead of
cetera.
answering the question.
Fair enough. What do you think about the golden
mean,
rule? You
wait.
don't care.
Oh, yeah.
What makes you sure? Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about something
As
else.
you wish.
I want you to withdraw. You know what? I'll mention that in a minute.
Let's keep that
Yourself
arrow in
out.
our quiver for now.
Yep. Once we've got all of our evidence and case gathered.
Yes. In our quiver along with these 57 other arrows.
Yeah, we got a lot of arrows. Knock, knock.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Can we talk?
Pretty please.
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me?
Let's find out.
It's the first one.
Right. How would you like some help getting back at Malleolus?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think he is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you
Yeah,
look.
we've heard this.
What
Yep,
makes
yep.
you say that?
It's not a hunch. I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together.
You know, I may have the feeling
Right.
some time ago.
Used the
Now,
wrong name.
I confronted him about. I let it go, but
We women have to stick together.
Let's try that. Yeah, I don't know which of these is going to work, but let's try. We women have to stick together.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
One hand washes the other, as they say. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
Such as, what do you want?
I want you to bring me
Oh.
some wine.
Oh,
I have
Just
real
one
good news.
small urn should do it.
take two.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
No, I don't have any questions.
No, this seems self-explanatory.
Yeah,
So you'll help me.
twice at least.
I have some wine right here.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Thank you. Quinctius to beloved Claudia. For a time I despaired at the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life, but then I met you and discovered that as long as I'm with you, I'm exactly where I should be. Mere words cannot express my affection for you, and so I'll perform a grand gesture in your honor. I'll become the city's magistrate so that I may govern with wisdom and strength with you by my side. We'll see.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
According to this bounty letter from Emperor Nero, he's the person who started the fires in Rome last year.
Whoopsies.
He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me
That makes one of us.
Nobody else must know.
Nope. Run away.
I can't always get another copy, but...
No, I think I'll hang on to it. We can't get another copy. We sent Galerius to do the thing.
That's true.
She's totally going to call Domitius on us, though. We're going to have to, like...
Which is fine. I'll just hang on to it.
What? Yeah. No. You tricked me, you mendacious little stirkers.
I don't even know what that is. Didn't lie to you, though.
It was a lie of omission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. May Jupiter cut you down.
I'm going to be going now.
Curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths.
Hey, you're the one who has terrible taste in men.
Yeah. Well, I'm out.
Shouldn't even call Domitius on us. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. I really thought she was going to.
I did too.
And that he would be just as unhelpful as he has been.
Well, that gives us a little bit of time for a
And
confrontation.
Leverage.
You again. What is it now?
I want you to withdraw from the election, please.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands?
Yes, I do.
Among other things.
Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
I like that it actually just says Quinctius on his nameplate now.
Yeah, it does. I didn't see that.
Well, because I know you're Quinctius. Your wife gave me your love letter, and Nero wants you dead.
So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you, what? One of Nero's assassins?
In a roundabout way. But no, I'm not, fortunately for you.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately and release everyone in debt bondage to
We
you.
didn't even need to give them 2,000.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Both of those things, though, because maybe he'll give us papers about the debt bondage.
Oh, that's true.
First one.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, so much work and money. Oh, well, if I do it, you'd let me live?
Yeah.
I will. Think
Fine.
about it.
Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage. There, you got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
Happily.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Woo! All right.
We did it.
We did.
Oh, man, we are solving problems left, right, and center.
We are. Let's go see if we can find
Wait,
Kabat.
talk to Domitius, please.
Hey,
What's up?
unavailable until Galerius has finished his errands.
Yes?
Okay.
Are you listening?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
I've made a decision to release Julia and Ulpius and withdraw
Talking to the door.
from the election. I want you to go and inform Equitia.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
Say no.
I've just had a change of heart.
Perfect.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
I was hoping we could ask him about where he put Centilla,
Oh, yeah. Hey,
but he's
fine.
he's busy doing the things we told him to do, I guess.
All right. We have two things we could do. We could go check, look for Kabash, or we could go down into the
Priestess,
cistern and try to climb.
Malleolus has decided to
Ooh.
withdraw from the
Reference?
election.
Cistern, after these two are finished talking,
Alrighty.
then maybe we'll
I'll
get
let
them in.
everyone know.
Hey,
What's up?
maybe later.
Okay. All
Hurry
right.
up, Galerius. What are you doing?
Yeah, you did the two things we asked you to do.
Oh,
Oh.
not now.
Unless any new
All
challenges
weapons
are
are to be
nominated
tossed
by
into the chasm.
nightfall,
Magistrate's
Sentius
orders.
will be re-elected magistrate by default. That is all.
All right. So we need to As soon as Galerius is done with errands, we probably should talk to him and get him to run.
Yep.
Hey, you're not
Yes,
thinking about
yes,
going
we
into
are.
the cistern,
Not right
you?
now, Domitius. You don't even matter anymore. I know about your creature, so shut up.
Well, it's your funeral.
Got stuff to do.
Man, he's having such a disappointing day.
He really
Nobody's
is.
listening to him. The very opposite of Galerius out there being a hero. Oof.
Aim's a little off, but
But you got your kick again.
there we go. Okay. So, climbing.
Oh, yes, the time has come.
Yes.
We go against the current.
Can't believe we called it.
Can't believe it. You're generous to say we. I would never.
All right, I'll take credit for it, but I called it, and we both kind of started thinking, actually, that does sort of make sense in a weird, silly way. And today's the day.
At last.
All right. We ascend.
Oh,
We
dear.
might need to shoot some more, though.
Good thing we can balance on the gold.
Yeah.
Oh, good thinking.
Let's go ahead and get ourselves a bit of a lead. There we go. All right, and now to jump across. Okay.
Clenched my tum-tum on that one.
Yeah, I did as well. But we're up. Whew. Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, well, well.
You're pretty stuck. Let me help.
Guess we didn't need to ask Domitius about you.
Hello. I've gone around the wrong way.
Wait, her father had the key and refused to share it.
That's right. You're right. Oh, goodness.
Maybe he was mad at her for, like, having an affair?
Hey, hey.
You? Who are you? Did he send you?
I'm Octavia, and nobody sent me, but the other one. I'm the other Octavia.
You're here. You have to help me escape
Good note.
before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
I'm Centilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
How hasn't this broken the golden rule? Something in here has to have been golden rule worthy.
No. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
You suppose
Man.
Sintius is just literally, like, literally Pluto or the god who's keeping us trapped here?
He has one daughter by blood,
I guess that's true.
evidently. Like,
Yeah. Who did this to you?
Centius, my adoptive father.
this,
You
the whole
agreed to
threats
help
about
me.
killing him, though,
Castrate and
careful with those. We've
Yeah.
had some experiences.
Where's the way out?
Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What'll you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm
Okay,
done
really
caring
careful
about the
about
golden
that.
rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule's broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
I don't think we're quite ready to do the escaping thing
Nope.
yet. So
Sorry.
everyone else is going to die if I let you go.
What? No, you can't just leave me here. How can you be so heartless?
You started it. Not heartless, just rational. Our escape isn't worth the lives of everyone here. That's definitely not going to work.
Yep.
Just give me a minute. I'm still working it out.
Yep.
I hate you. I spit on you. I hope this drags you to Tartarus.
All right.
Just be patient. I'm solving problems.
She said he is here now, like, and was talking about a monster that didn't sound like she was talking about her dad. So...
Not seeing who you're hearing.
Careful is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Locked that way. Maybe a way out. That may be a little too small, though. And that's where we came up. What's over here? Nothing.
All right.
All right, well, let's see what this is, too.
Very locked.
Locked as well. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well, we know
Sorry
where to
about
find you,
this.
so stick around and
Hang tight.
we'll be back. Yeah. Don't you go anywhere.
Oh, we are sick. Terrible people.
We'll fix it.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
We'll make it to where
I think you need to work on your swimming
I
skills.
guess so. We'll make it to where you don't have to do a murder, you just can do a murder if you still want to.
And then you'll be free to do it, sort
Yeah.
of, except you're still dead, probably.
We'll figure it out, don't worry. We've got a whole plaque thing that we're in the middle of that's gonna get us out of this.
We're going to confront Pluto himself,
Yep.
and then it'll be all good. For everybody.
So, speaking of plaques, Kabash.
Oh, wait, Ulpius. He wanted us
Right.
to talk to him again.
Yes.
Although we
Do you have a
kind of know.
Shalom.
Shalom, huh?
Oh.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, hey, as long as we're here, what's your story?
You mean where am I from and all that? Judea, originally. But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family, Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here, with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins?
'Tis odd. You're one of the first to actually show up here, not via river, though.
He kind of did.
He, kind of did, but it seems like he met his end before the river was involved.
True.
Well, good on you risking your life to help others.
A lot of good it did me. And that family. I sometimes wonder what happened to them.
You know a way out?
I don't. But even if I did, I'm not going anywhere. I have unfinished business.
What do you think about the golden rule?
Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment.
You have no idea how right you are.
Yes, you're looking for a pithy summary? You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another." That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary. Go and learn. Of course, what I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it?
I mean, that is very characteristic of
Not
Pluto.
my god. That's for sure.
Except for the part where he only sees it and doesn't, participate.
Yeah, good question, though.
Thanks. I just wish there was a way to find out.
Takes a bit of doing. I'm gonna be going.
Bye.
All right, friend. Thanks for the chat.
Same. All right. Kabosh or Galerius, if I see him first. which I don't, so great.
I wonder what's going to break the golden rule today.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We stopped one.
Uh-huh.
Potentially two.
Right.
Yeah, we know who she is. Game.
So... here we go. Okay.
Little secret spot.
Sneaky, sneaky. Kabosh.
Ooh.
Hello. You down here? A Greek lyre played by being strummed with a plectrum.
It's a lyre.
Oh, a lyre.
The lyre, I don't know, might be more accurate to the Greek
No, I feel like you're probably right. I think I forget every single time how it's meant to be pronounced, and then...
the one that sounds accusatory. Oh my.
Hello.
Kabosh, what are you still doing down here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not you. That's an old man.
Huh. Hello?
Ah, a visitor.
Oh, you're creepy.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I'm Other Octavia.
He probably hasn't met
Pleasure to meet you.
other Octavia.
Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
Looking for Kabosh?
Ah, Kabash. I know this man. He came through here some weeks ago. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself.
Huh.
The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Pluto, god of the underworld.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
I guess. I'll try.
Yeah.
Sounds easy enough. How hard could it be?
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
I'm not sure. It's a complex question.
Very.
You are an overthinker too. We're
Yeah.
the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the Golden Rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
It has been very confusing how the rules work. It is.
Right.
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye
But still
and
do
rationalize.
all of
And
those
yet
things
still
you
find a
listed.
way to
Yeah.
think of ourselves as
Like, have
good
probably
people.
done them within
But
the
under
space of this
Golden
one
Rule,
loop.
Yeah.
morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong.
I think we would only have
Do
to
you
be
agree?
paranoid about what wrong is, so much so that we stay very, very far away from it.
Yeah.
Whose version of right and wrong?
Exactly. That's been very confusing so far.
That is an excellent
He did
question,
invite us to
and it
be
leads directly
engage
to
him
my
in a
next line
Socratic
of inquiry.
dialogue.
Very
so
true.
So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure? Or is it possible that humans simply haven't figured out the right system yet?
He does have a point there. Being a dog, like, They've never done anything wrong in their entire lives, so they've got it.
And so as soon as we solve that and, like, figure out how to be that, then...
How to be dog.
Yeah. Just haven't figured it out yet, I guess.
After hundreds of years, and as many great thinkers dedicating their lives to these questions, what hope do we have if our best and brightest haven't been able to answer them?
Yeah, we muddle through.
Wait, I want to change my answer.
Yeah, do it. I want to see what he says.
Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
Oh, God.
I mean, still not sure. It does took us back a few steps.
Yeah, I thought it would take us back one step. I was good with all my answers up until that point.
Agreed. It is...
Well, you see, but under the goal, so to...
whose version of right and wrong?
That is so let me...
No.
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure? Or is it possible?
I think there's no such thing as a correct morality.
Bingo.
Other than dog.
Other than dog.
Is it up to each of us to decide what right and wrong mean to us individually? Or must we simply follow the laws and customs of whichever community we're in?
I mean, it's a little of both, right?
It is a little bit of both. I think we need to decide for ourselves, I guess, ultimately.
Yeah.
So if a man feels that stoning to death his unfaithful wife is right, then is it right?
No, that is absurd.
I agree. But why? Didn't you just say right and wrong depends on the individual?
If he feels it's right to kill his wife, then he's confused or sick.
I see. So you get to decide right from wrong, but people who see things differently are not allowed. What makes you special?
Time loop.
I think empathy is a good answer here.
Yeah, cornerstone of human morality.
Empathy? The emotion? Let me ask you this. Imagine you were forced to choose between the death of your beloved spouse and the death of two innocent strangers. Knowing there will be no legal consequences, who would you mark for death?
I mean, probably the two strangers, but that's not necessarily, like, I could know that that's the wrong choice, killing two people instead of one, but still make it because I am a weak human being.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone would. Our empathy, like a siren song calling us away from our true path, would lure us toward the greater evil. Can such a beguiling thing be a reliable cornerstone for anything, let alone the perfect moral code?
I suppose not. What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
I think that's a fair point because there are situations.
Yeah. There's always an edge case.
Yeah.
Fair point.
If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way.
Have you met Theseus?
And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives.
That's it.
There you go.
Just dogs.
Yep.
Dogs all the way down.
A line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule.
Have you seen it up there?
Does not yet. Has not.
Which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
What's your name?
Yeah, let's, well, we'll start at the top. What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern in an argument with a drunk mercenary. It became heated, he drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life.
Very self-aware of
I woke
him.
up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Cavern. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Oh, you're Greek, are you?
Ah. You mean Pluto?
They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before
Now
that,
his name is the Hermit Philosopher now.
Ah. Why can't you return to the surface?
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here.
Nice.
I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
Weird that they can't find this place, but they were like in those tunnels under the palace.
Oh, yeah. Not perfectly as thorough as we thought, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Why can't you tell me your name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
Fair. All
Is
right.
this truly living?
Where's everyone else?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away.
They're already
Some from
dead?
malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
Have you survived down here?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter.
Of course.
The greater challenge is the isolation. So I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner.
All
You
right.
didn't have a lot of friends, did you?
Nope. Well, I guess he had 11, but
I guess for a
maybe
while.
not good friends because
Yeah.
they all would rather go mad and die than talk to him anymore.
Starting to see why they went mad and died, actually.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else.
As
Although the
you-
mystery of how they died when they're already dead.
True. You know a way out?
Huh. If I did, would I be living like this?
Point. What do you think about the Golden Rule? I guess we probably kind of already know.
Yeah.
Do you know where I can find a plaque that was removed from the obelisk?
You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription.
All of them, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, whichever ones you happen to have, I would take.
It is a cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you if Kabash had not already taken it.
Can you tell me where Kabash is?
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek.
Virgil
The
told us.
architecture,
Yep.
the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
Nice. With you so far?
However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What did it say?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
I see. What's in there?
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
Thank you.
I do have several questions about, like, he makes it sound like this is a real living city where people, like Greek people, were living, and then Romans came in and started doing their Roman thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we're all dead down here.
Yeah, it's like a microcosm, like an underworld microcosm where just the dead from generations are just kind of doing what they did in life of just...
The dead just keep colonizing.
Yeah, just colonizing the underworld as they get pulled in.
So does that mean that the fourth, like, mysterious thing is going to be in cuneiform?
I mean...
We found some cuneiform lying around.
That's true.
Keep my presence here a secret, yes?
I will. Well, all right.
Down we go then. Ooh, plaque. Plaque.
Gimme. A Greek plaque which translates to "the many shall suffer for the sins of the one." Ah. From your time. Further down or back here?
I think further down.
Yeah, well, this looks like it's just a chest. Oh, wait, no.
This might be where we came from? I'm a little turned around.
I am too. I think we came from the other side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That looks like
new.
Dropping down. Let's try going the down route first. Yeah, that looks like that's
Into
what
the catacombs.
we're meant to be doing.
Ah, you've returned.
No, I haven't.
No, just briefly.
Just got confused. Don't mind me.
Here we go.
So is Kabash gonna be all mad? Oh, those are bodies. Is Kabash gonna be all mad because his people got colonized again?
Maybe.
What happens if we inspect them?
This must be one of the philosopher's 11 friends who he outlived. Yeah. Okay. Kabash.
Hello.
I come in peace.
We're from the future. There's been a lot more colonizing. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
But happy to take a note from you to the British Museum.
Yeah. This must be... okay, just not buried quite as well. That's fine.
Oh boy, yeah, if he's mad about colonization now. I got bad news for him.
Yeah. Didn't really stop.
Kinda got worse. Kinda plumbed your tombs and took your dead and...
If it helps, your folks probably also did it. What's the... Oh, okay. Get out of here. Stop it.
Huh, weird.
Huh. Okay.
That one's not even peeled, but it's angry. All right.
This is starting to look more...
hieroglyphic.
Yep.
Yup. Ooh, arrows.
Hey.
On the one hand, yay, more arrows. On the other hand, I know what that means.
Ooh, Egyptian board game. The board for an ancient game called Senet, with the rules for which are long forgotten.
Alas.
Item, it seems to be locked from the other side. All right.
Okay.
We're doing this then, huh?
You said we were done with the spookies.
I thought we must be.
And yet, here are some spookies.
Yeah. Doesn't seem quite as spooky as
True.
The last one, though. Knock, knock. Okay.
Oh dear.
No. No, you don't.
Bad statue.
Stay. Stay, please. And you. Come on.
Nice.
Thank you. And... hold still, please.
Okay. Yeah, I hear some more roaring.
And I do 2, yeah.
Oh!
Got that one.
I hadn't even spotted that one yet.
Yeah,
Good
geez.
job. Oh dear, that one looks peeled.
Okay. Is that everyone?
Oh.
I guess no one's doing peeling down here, right?
Yeah, anyone else want a rar?
Yeah.
Well, you said that, but that last one looked like it had the blood marks on it.
It did look very similar.
It was not missing, it was not down to its bones, but looked bloody. Archaeologist insight?
An Egyptian plaque which translates to, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Yep.
Well, good job us.
Been doing this for a while.
Oh.
Gimme. An Egyptian man looks like he was running from something.
Statue of Anubis.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, bud? When I said just like we should have a world of dogs, that's not quite what I meant.
Appreciate the effort, though.
Yeah.
I see we were not alone in this assumption. Don't like Kabash's odds down here.
Well, the guy said he's still alive, just real mad.
Maybe he locked himself in that door.
Could be. We have to go the long way. He just went through and locked it behind himself. Oh, there he is.
Hey, hey.
I presume.
Probably. Hello?
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I see you have a bow.
I'm Octavia. Who are you?
I am Kabash.
But the other Octavia.
Yep,
And
yep.
let me
Different one.
guess, another Greco-Roman come to loot and plunder the resting
No,
place
worse.
of my ancestors.
Oh, this is not a good time to bring up that plaque.
Yeah, nah. Do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots, curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
I'm just looking for an Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
I want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Oh, thank you.
That was nice and easy.
Yeah. A plaque bearing a hieroglyphic inscription, Osiris, Lord of Silence. Thank you. Thanks.
Now, as for the other plaque,
Yes.
Uh-oh.
The fourth one. You know about that. Do you know where I can find it?
indeed, I have it right here.
Oh.
I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
I assume he means the golden statues.
May I have it?
Which
You may
means-
not.
Oh.
In fact, I am about
No!
to destroy it.
Hey,
that
come on.
goes against the archaeologist's code.
Yeah, why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
Sounds very Greek or Roman.
How so?
I will tell you. But first, do you know what this place is?
Did you just find out that your people also did the colonial thing? Because listen, we're...
Ooh, I like that we get to call it the Duat because we're archaeologists. Look at us,
Cool.
we're so smart.
the Duat.
Indeed. And I see you know our history.
Yes.
This is
Archaeologist
Duat.
power.
Yeah.
See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story. And here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Carrie, they renamed to Cavern. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
So what's the problem with this plaque?
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept.
You get used to it.
I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
Or maybe we all have different names for similar concepts.
Yeah.
And also, if you did that, you'd just be doing what they did to you. So, you know.
Yeah. Come on. What does the inscription say?
Just doing my archaeologist's best to preserve.
This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Please don't.
You are too late.
At least let me lick it
This is
first.
done.
Gonna make me do this?
Oh, man.
Now I'm gonna have to go in after it, man.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I'll say first, I have some questions. Yes, I'm going to, but first.
As long as I'm here, honestly, this
Yeah.
seems the best
If
time.
it will help you to see reason, then ask.
What's your story?
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Carrie, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Carrie, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
That's cool. That's news to me.
Yeah. You're one of the few who seems to be kind of at peace with and aware of that you died. I guess you know you're in the underworld and all that, but you actually have a memory of the thing that killed you.
Yeah.
You know a way out?
Livia knows
This
she's dead, but
is
she's
where I
Yeah.
belong,
not happy
as
about it.
caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
What do you think of the golden rule?
I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
Neat. So what do you think's down there, other than the plaque you just dropped? Thanks, by the way.
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is it would be unwise to venture down there.
Cool.
Haven't got a lot of choice left, do I,
Yep.
Kabash? Thanks.
Gotta go down there.
Yep.
I mean, my archaeologist's like nerves are a tingling here.
Yep.
Is everyone so contrary where you are from? Do
Just the
not
archaeologists.
even consider it.
Yep. Sorry, too late. Considering it already. I'll be going.
Good.
Have considered.
Be gone from this place.
Also decided.
Wait. You are planning to go down there.
Yes.
I see it in your eyes.
Yes.
Told you so much.
Definitely.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I'll figure it out.
We shall see.
All right, bye.
Yep. We're going to... This is not at all where I expected this all to be going, nor where I expected us to be going. But next time. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time for Jumping Down a Hole. Bye!
Walete.